Superior Venom in Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed. Behold, the Xyz dimension. Bellwood Fields, to be more precise. I thought that was Eric for a split second from Comic Life. Draco having a flashback. I can even remember the music!
He defeated me. I was at the top of my class. I was one of the highest ranking students at that school. And he still defeated me, Draco Greendale.
Hey, where'd the hat go?
I'll find out how, I swear.
Some beautiful fields. I don't know where you live, Esco, but it's a beautiful place. I must give you credit on that one. Also, I do like the idea of Draco just sitting there contemplating, be like, what happened? I don't know where this place is.
Exterminating the highest duelist.
We could be at Disney World for all I know.
However, I've got a new assignment for you. You can put down this spy for now. But for now, I want you to search for a duelist named Draco Greendale. Find his green eyes gray dragon and bring it to me.
Oh
Use
boy.
force if you have to. Yes, Mr. Mephiles.
And now we'll be introduced to one of the best characters, at least one of the best henchmen under Mephiles' control. Unfortunately, he starts to get nerfed over time, but, you know, the impact is still there. Because we couldn't be bothered to give me a name.
You lose. I will erase your memory and make sure that you've never heard of the evolution dimension. Another one of those.
Still not used to Hugo without the hat. It's just such an iconic part of his detail. You know? It's like a Digimon protagonist without goggles. Something's wrong.
My apologies. It's just intriguing watching you humans act like this. Identify yourself.
Or I'll use my finger guns.
Number one general of the Organization of the Forgotten, second only to leader Mephiles. Organization? So you must be another member of the Organization of the Forgotten.
That's what I just said, yes.
I have given strict orders to capture this man's green eyes gray dragon. And it appears that you have gotten in the way too, evolutionist. If you do not move right now, I will have no other choice but to duel, beat you, and take your souls to the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm? Please, there's no such thing. All I was
I'm sending you to the Shadow Realm. No! Much better, he says, holding green ice.
and duel you both. Then I can get 2 souls for the price of 1.
An all-you-can-eat buffet.
Gray dragon. Attack team? Whatever.
A 2v1 duel does automatically give someone more importance, though. Just the idea you need like 2 people to take 1 person down.
Very well. But when you lose, your soul will be taken to the Shadow Realm.
Now, if I take your soul first, ever think of that? Now, we enter the green screen, and we never get out again.
If it's whoever's
Slight hyperbole.
they're the only person who's allowed to attack. Simple as, right? I'll make the first move. Draw 5 cards.
Well, this is probably better for just
I
for
summon Reptilian
S-Code, of
Target
course.
in attack mode. Then I'll play the
But you can just do
continuous
a front
spell Stone.
forward.
When this spell card is activated, it gains 3 stone counters. For what purpose? You'll find out soon. I'll also activate the field spell Reptilian Temple. This is a very interesting field spell as well, but you'll find out what it does eventually. I end my turn.
Yep, Viper's got himself Reptilians.
Reptilian? Well, looks like this will be a lot easier than
Doesn't
I
have them
thought.
forever, but he has them for now.
Underestimate him. The organization of the Forgotten use cards that are considered not meta-relevant or weak, mostly because they consist of dual spirits. Dual spirits? Please. First the Shadow Realm and now the dual spirits? Come on, you're just coming up with fake rumors from the original dimension.
There's always a non-believer.
My turn.
It is law!
By playing the spell card Brilliant Fusion. This spell card lets me fuse 2 monsters in my deck in order to create a new monster.
Dang, Bravers was still around at the
Fusion
time.
Summon. Gemnite Sapphire.
Giraffenite,
Here's
but
where one of
same
the
idea.
first effects of my Reptilian Temple kick in. You see, all monsters on the field that have 0 attack points, except Reptilian monsters, have their effects negated. Which means your Sapphire's ability does not give you an extra normal summon, since it is negated by my field spell. What?
What a specific condition that could only help in situations like this. Okay, then.
Get an extra normal summon.
Okay, well then you still have your normal summon.
Improvise. I activate the effect of Perform Age Trick Clown in my graveyard.
He's got a Trick Clown?
By taking 1,000 points of damage, I can special summon it to the field.
Hearing that Draco has these cards just makes it crazier how much his deck goes more Green Eyes focused. Man, you early on, of course, but it's just funny how much more archetype focused his deck becomes over time.
Still inflict damage. Kimura Dragon, attack his Reptilian monster right now. Nice try, but my Reptilian field spell has another effect. It doesn't allow me to take any battle or effect damage so long as I control a Reptilian monster.
Yeah.
Still your move. What?
The attack was worthless. An attack went to 0 due to Naga's effect.
I set 3 cards face down and end my
And
turn.
Naga, once per turn, can't die to battle, I believe.
Alright, fine. Draw. On your standby phase, I activate my face down Twin Twisters. By discarding 1 card from my hand, I can destroy both your field spell and your continuous spell.
That'll do it.
Oops.
Except it
Did
won't.
I forget to mention that my 2 cards have other effects?
Of course they do.
My field spell cannot be destroyed by card effects so long as I control a Reptilian monster. Also, if my Reptilian continuous spell would be destroyed,
Stone Age.
I can just get rid of 1 stone counter instead. Damn it! I haven't even
Annoying.
touched him yet. Now, as I was continuing my turn, I activate the spell card Venom Kernel. By tributing a Reptilian monster, I can draw 2 cards.
Then I get a lot of the
These are
evolution cards
real
like to just say
kicker.
F you
That
to the
monster was counted as
meta
destroyed
cards.
by my Venom Kernel. And here's an even bigger kicker. My Stone Edge's ability activates. Not only does it gain a counter every time a monster with 0 attack points is destroyed, but it inflicts 800 points of damage to your life points.
Ah, come on!
Not again. Now
Why are you bullying me?
A tuner monster, Reptilian Viper. A tuner monster?
That's right, a
That's
tutor
right.
monster.
And Viper can take one of your monsters and use it for a synchro summon.
Psha.
So I tune your level 5
Was wrong about Naga
Sapphire
then.
with my
I was
level
wrong about
2
that.
Viper.
Watch as these 2 monsters
Reptilian support before we got official Reptilian support.
in the dark abyss.
I synchro summon Reptilian Commander.
Great.
Commander's ability activates. When it attacks a monster with 0 attack points, the damage inflicted is double.
Oh no,
No.
that would wipe him out.
This duel is over. Attack is Kimura Dragon. I activate my trap card. Defense draw. Now I take no battle damage and I can draw 1 card.
Nice.
Your life points are safe from that assault, but don't forget Stone Edge's ability.
Huh? 800
Once
damage.
My monster destroyed a monster with 0 attack points, you take 800 points of damage.
Come on.
I can actually feel your attacks. What is this? I set 1 card face down and end my turn.
God, it's annoying.
It's my turn. I draw.
Good luck, Hugo.
Okay, I'll start with the spell Unexpected Die. This lets
That's
me
useful.
special summon 1 vanilla monster from my deck, and I choose Venom Dragon.
He's got his own Venom Dragon.
Rescue Rabbit. By summoning this monster to the field,
That because the
I can
evolutionist's
special
go-to
summon
card in the
2 more
future.
Venom dragons from my deck. Next, I'll play the XP card Venom Drowned. This spell card lets me evolution summon every vanilla Venom dragon.
Have I been wrong about being Hugo the entire time? I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry.
Now I expand the DNA strand. I triple evolution summon Hyper Venom Dragon.
I'm a dumbass. You can
Evolution summon
murder me
3
later.
monsters at the same time.
But Hugo without the hat, I just assumed it was, considering it was in the previous 2 episodes.
Now I activate
Okay,
the
episode
Venom
1 and 2.
Dragon's abilities. By banishing 1 XP card from the graveyard, each one of these dragons can destroy 1 card on the field. I'll destroy your field spell, your monster, and that face-down trap of yours.
And thanks to his spell card, his monsters are treated as XP cards whilst they're in the graveyard. Clever, but not clever enough.
I activate the trap card Threatening Roar. You cannot conduct your battle phase.
Duh.
Fine.
It's funny how the evolutionists go focusing on
During your
Venom
standby
Dragon. You
phase,
think
my
that would
Venom
be
Dragon's
Viper's
other
card, but
abilities
no.
activate. Once per turn during your standby phase, each one of them inflicts 1,000 points of damage to your life point.
This gets a neat animation. Heartland Dojo.
Is that it? Because I believe it's my turn. I draw. I activate the spell card Pot of Greed.
Of course you
draw
do.
2 more cards from my deck. And now, I shall summon my Armored Lizard.
He's gonna evolution summon.
And now I shall play the XP card Heart of Evolution. Wait, Heart of Evolution? You guys can evolution summon too? That's right. And I evolve and
I
expand
know
the
how,
DNA strand with
but
my Armored Lizard.
But there are probably some people who
I
might be watching this for the
evolution
first
summon
time.
Dinosuchus, the War Crocodile. When this monster is
Don't
evolution
even with the big
summoned,
spoilers,
I
of
can
course.
pick any reptile, dragon, or dinosaur type monster in my graveyard and special summon it.
Ah, Commander's back. Great.
And that's not all. I activate Stone Edge's last ability. By removing a stone counter on its own, it can reduce a monster's attack points to 0. I'll do it to one of your Venom dragons. What? But no. No. No! And don't forget, when Commander attacks your monster, the damage inflicted is doubled. Reptilian Commander, attack one of his Hyper Venom dragons. No.
And that's game.
No!
So now I'm conflicted. Should I count that as a victory, considering he did win? But the tag duel itself is a 2-on-1 duel. It's over. I did say the life point just had to hit 0. I didn't really put thought into that one. I'll probably allow the victory
One
jingle.
down, 1 to go.
If they're separate duelists, I guess.
This really
I didn't
is
really think about that.
Well, that proves it. I have even more at stake.
This was going to be a bit of a controversy, I imagine, but if you got disagreements with that one,
Mr. Draco, you've lost
I'll
your
probably
touch.
change my mind.
This duel and your Green Eyes Grey Dragon is mine. My Green Eyes isn't going anywhere. My name is Draco Greendale, and I will defeat you! Draw!
Hey, speaking of...
I activate Card of the Dragon!
Huh?
By banishing 1 Dragon-type monster from my graveyard, I can draw 2 cards. However, I can only special summon Dragon-type monsters for the rest of the turn. Now,
Why not
since
just play
the
Pot of Greed?
Reptilian field spell's no longer activated, I can normal summon the Green Stone of Legend!
Oh boy.
When this monster is summoned, I can tribute it to special summon 1 Green Eyes monster from my hand or graveyard. I special summon Green Eyes Grey Dragon!
Here it
Then,
is.
since I control
It's
a Green
smaller
Eyes
than
monster,
usual.
I can special summon Green Eyes Petite Dragon!
Now these are more Green Eyes cards I'm more used to.
It may not seem like much, but Petite Dragon is a tuner monster.
Well,
So
time
you
for this
can
music to
see
get copyright
something
claimed.
too.
Oh well.
Interesting. Let's see what you can come up with. I tune level 2 Petite Dragon with level 6
I apologize.
Green Eyes.
May 2 become 1, and may 1 bring a great legend upon the stars.
I Synchro Summon Green Eye Starlight Dragon! Impressive. But your monster will soon fall to my continuous spell's special ability.
Huh?
No, it won't. Starlight Dragon's ability negates all face-up cards when it's synchro summoned. What?
Yeah,
Attack
you're in trouble.
Shooting Star Plasma! And whilst he's attacking, I'll activate my trap card, Green Eye Spirit! This trap card destroys your continuous spell and doubles the damage my monster inflicts.
Okay, I can't just remove a stone card because the effect was negated by the Starlight Dragon, to be clear. Damage Eater. Nice try. That's already a card that exists. Then again, we have two big eyes. So,
If I would take battle or effect damage, I can reduce said damage to 0. That's all I can do. I end my turn. It's my move.
I'd rather S code not say this is big. This is Damage Eater number 2. That's baloney.
Activates. During my standby phase, it lets me draw 1 card.
I want that
Now
ability
I
on my
activate
monsters.
Spell card Reptilian Swarm. By banishing a
Yeah, spawn,
Reptilian
close
monster
enough.
from my graveyard, I can spawn 2 tokens. Now I activate Different Dimension Reincarnation.
What's he
By
doing?
discarding a card from my hand, I can special summon Reptilian Naga from my banished zone.
Okay.
Now, monsters, unite!
Unite.
What's going
Contact fusion.
Behold, as you witness a monster of the lights you've never seen before. Come forth!
Well, I guess we'll find out next time as to what that thing was. I imagine it's a contact fusion because nothing else makes sense unless it's Xyz something with tokens. Question of the day, or like summoning. What's your favorite archetype focused on synchro summoning? Ah, frick. I guess I just thought it could be a normie and just say Synchrons, I guess, or Stardust. I don't really... As much of a fan of synchros I am, I don't really, like, put focus into archetypes, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of a normie. I like... No, wait, no, I thought of one. Blackwings. Yeah, I'll take Blackwings. Yeah, call me out all you want. That's just my opinion.
Screw you for playing Black Wings.
I feel like an idiot for forgetting that was Hugo, just some generic evolutionist who even just got his hat, but I got mixed up with that thing. I'm dumb. But yeah, get used to seeing Venom Dragon, because you're going to see it from a lot of evolutionists in the future. Don't worry, just the random grunts though, not all of them. Also, if this is your introduction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed, please watch the original series and then come back to me later, baby. He's got 3 seasons worth of stuff in spin-off. Go watch him first, and then if you want, come back to me. I'm not going to complain if you do that. Just give S-Code the views he deserves it and all the extra stuff. And check out his Pokemon series and other stuff. Yeah, this is a great big introduction for Viper. He gets to kill some random dude, as well as show off his true strength and power, which shows that he's worthy of fear. I didn't remember this duel when, spoiler warning of course, Draco and Venom have a rematch, and I completely forgot they had a match to begin with. It was a 2-on-1 duel, granted, but still. So, yeah. And already something amazing has happened in this one, and just wait till Draco versus Viper 2, and that still holds nothing compared to that which is Draco versus Mephiles. I am not looking forward to that one just because of all the editing I'm going to have to do in that one. That's going to be a fustercluck. 5 parts. It's going to be an amazing 5 parts, but God, the ending's going to be a nightmare. Well, that's still a long way away, though, so I don't have to worry about it right now, at least. Oi. But yeah, Viper has shown himself in his true power, a power that you should fear greatly. He may not have the best win-loss record, but whenever he shows up, it's trouble, and you know that for a fact. And he's got his iconic headphones now, so now we know Viper's true design. He was the same guy who was also the hooded dude, just to be clear on that one. At least I imagine he was. There's no one else it could be that makes sense. Number 1 admin would do it. And remember, he took down Masterpiece, and 2 other meta decks, all with reptilians. Where's your god now? And I don't mean of the Egyptian variety. But yeah. Anyway, that was a great introduction for Viper and getting Draco back to the game. Now let's see what the heck Viper is doing with this special mechanic and find out now. What the frig did Viper summon? Let's find out now. Breaking news! But first, the news. It's gonna be sunny today, folks. Just know that. Okay, moving on.
Coco Kubra Island has been destroyed.
Oh yeah, the
Under
synchro
traces of
stuff.
nuclear energy.
Right.
Intel believes that this was due to sabotage.
Yeah, I kind of nuked a
Regardless,
planet.
no one knows
We're
why
cool,
it
right?
was
Don't worry,
destroyed,
we'll go there in the
but
next
there's still
season.
thousands of
Spoiler
people
warning.
in the process. To make it even worse, people across the dimensions are losing trust within one another. Some people are pointing their fingers at the fusion dimension due to their previous attempt on takeover.
Which
Other
probably
people
is
are
justified to
defending
an
the fusion
extent.
dimension, stating that the Synchro Dimension should watch their own terrorists. Whilst
Your
many
terrorists
more
are
people
having
fear
problems.
this might create
Everyone
an
asking,
incident
where
with
the heck are the
all
Lancers?
once more. The Lancers have stated that they shall continue work on finding out what exactly happened at this event, what they can do to prevent it in the future.
The answer, not too much.
Due to watching a mysterious
Oh hey, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Shame that game sucked.
Rats.
It was just Sun and Moon again. After Black and White 2 set the standard so high for sequels, and they're just like, hey, guess what? We're going back to the old thing. Old style. Ugh. Boss rush at the end was pretty good, though. Hello?
Hey, Yugioh! Long time no see!
Technically we're not seeing each other now, sir. Don't you get silly with me.
General! Yeah, look, I know it looks questionable.
You nuked a planet.
That bad.
A bomb went off. It's hard to get worse than that.
Not that bad! Tell me something, Yugioh. We spent 2 months preparing you on a mission to scout the other dimensions and see if they're no harm to us. I also wanted to find
Screaming,
out
your
what
dimension
this
wasn't bombed.
Organization of the Forgotten wanted to do. And what ended up happening?
An island got bombed?
Hundreds of people have died.
And what does that mean for us?
The secret's out. We're in trouble.
Dimensions could figure out that we exist.
Wait a minute, that can't be right, because you just said that it's not that bad. So don't ignore all the people in mass panic outside.
There it is. That's it.
I'm just saying, this is technically your fault, because if you didn't screw up, none of this would have been happening.
See, Havoc's a complete asshole, a complete jerk ass, but he's kind of right on this
You,
one.
Yugioh, are fired. Fired to the F-I-R-E.
Like
Fired.
literal fire.
I am going to take the word
Are we talking
fired
Futurama fired?
in that autistic
You could be fired. That's not so bad.
I
Out of a
am
cannon
going to
into
take
the sun.
and shove it up your nose. That way, you will know the stench of being fired. Fired!
Okay. He's not happy with me. Now you gotta deal with basically the lives of countless people on your hands.
Alright, Viper, what's going on?
And if you keep with that, it
You see, Mr. Green.
actually does it even keep
when
that
my
creep?
monster was summoned,
I'll find out more as time goes on. Stuff is forgotten over time.
With one or more monsters with 0 attack points being on the field, I could perform a contact fusion.
It was a
And
contact
together,
fusion.
I fused my monsters in order to summon this handy little guy. Meet the Reptilian Devourer. What?
Devourer.
When the Reptilian focused on fusion,
Since now.
our master's power allows him to create any number of support for the archetypes that we use. Anything is possible, including this. Now let me explain what a Reptilian Devourer does. You see, this monster gains 300 attack for every monster that had 0 attack points that was used to summon it. And that's not all.
It's bigger than the
This monster
Starlight
has
Dragon.
on the field equal to the number of fusion materials with 0 attack points that was used to summon it.
You just said that.
So I'll destroy your green.
Oh, no, he said destroy. I misread. Heard. Whatever.
Not
Starlight
just
can't be
that,
destroyed
our
once.
Starlight has an ability. If you activate a card effect that would negate or destroy, I can tribute this card until the end of my turn to negate that effect and then destroy that card.
Except Devour, never mind, dies.
But don't worry, Green Eyes will return during the end phase. Clever move, but you're forgetting something, Mr. Greendale. I've still got my war crocodile here.
Ah, crap.
What? Impossible!
You overlook it?
Now go!
This is a Sog in the Dark Clown
Attack
moment.
his life points directly and win me this duel.
Crap, 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 crap! Dang!
This This shadow game is over, and your Green Eyes Grey Dragon belongs to me.
Damn, now Draco takes 2 losses. Huh?
What's this? You should be on your knees.
It's like, I don't remember Draco losing to the Shadow Realm. I know I forgot a lot, but I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
Green Eyes has another effect. Any battle or effect damage I take for the rest of this turn, the turn it's tributed, you take as well.
Ah, so what you're saying is...
Since I took 3,000 points of damage, you're about to take 3,000 points of damage directly. This duel is a draw.
Our first draw on Unleashed. We have it here, folks.
Now the shadow game won't take
The
either
first
turn.
of many to come. Oh, we're going by Orichalco's rules. Okay, I can roll. I'll just kill you.
Monster by force.
Gets a knife.
That's a weird place to put a piano.
What? Are you kidding me?
Hey, come back here.
Oldest trick in the book. To be honest, a part of me believed there was a genuine piano over the head. It's like, did we go Looney Tunes?
You have just caused could be costly.
Are they all wearing helmets or something?
Legitimately threatened.
It's like some anime or something. Some Ace Attorney crap. I don't know.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Now, crap was hyperbole. Don't get offended.
Your Honor, with all due respects, this is none of my doing. I was
This looks like some freeze frame of someone's joke in a video. Like, these pictures are like, what? The People's Court looks like this?
disagreed with my commands. He wanted to prove himself. He wanted to go ahead and try. But due to his
This joke should... If this was a true joke, the entire thing would be full of kangaroos.
our dimension to the world. You have said these words once before. What do you say to those rumors of your reasoning being false? Merely just that, rumors. I did not command anything to Yugioh. He merely disobeyed orders.
That's wrong. That's a lie. He's just doing this to cover his own ass.
The jury believed that he has no reason to lie. General Havoc is one of our most...
And this is where Havoc goes from he has a point to, oh, now you're a jackass. Granted, Hugo is a threat after, I mean, Hugo is a certain level of threat after basically inadvertently being somewhat responsible for a bomb going off, but he didn't plant the bomb himself and all that jazz. That was the evolution, that was Mephiles' team.
In our dimension ever again, it shall be his last. Yugioh is banished.
Hugo can no longer return to his home of the evolution dimension. That's the main gist of everything that was heard. So not only is he fired, he's banned. At least you get to live, and there's 4 other dimensions to go to. Technically 5 if you count the Link dimension. 6 if you count Rush. Granted, it still sucks to be kicked out of your home, but you got an entire place, plenty of places to choose from. But as we found out later, he hates us home anyways, so maybe that's the best case scenario.
Yugioh, I believe it was. It's
Draco.
a friend of yours. You're probably wondering how I'm able to send you this message right now.
The reason is
Well, I
removed.
managed to get the data of your dual pad last time we played.
Ah, I got your ID number.
I need
Your duelist ID.
meet me in these coordinates in the Xyz dimension. I'll be waiting.
Oh, okay then. And now Hugo gets to make some new friends. Agion City, Xyz Dimension, or Aged Leon. I don't know. Dang, this happens already? I thought this happens later in the season. My memory's all kind of whacked.
You called? Yugioh. We have an important matter to discuss.
I'm not even gonna make a joke. That's just good setup. Question of the day. Who is your favorite character from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? Dino DNA! No. That was a joke. Although he is good for the memes. I guess JD is just the sheer fact he was the only real character. That's something you could say. I did have a soft spot for Alexis, although it's a shame that her character development kind of ends after she finds her brother. She does have other stuff to do, but just like after she finds her brother, that's kind of it for the rest of the series, unfortunately. She has some good episodes and some good duels, but yeah. Sorry, girl. I got nostalgia for GX, but even I can admit it has faults, you know? No series is perfect. This was a good setup episode for, well, I guess not for, Yugioh, well, being kicked out of the evolution. But I guess calling it a setup episode is wrong. It's a Fallout episode, if anything. That's the more accurate term. But now we find out how Draco learns of the Organization of the Forgotten and finds out a bit more about the evolution dimension, inadvertently so, and finds out that Yugioh is the only one he can truly trust and try to figure out with the buck to get to the bottom of this and all that jazz. What's going on and how do I fix this? I know what's going to happen next. Spoil warning, they're going to have a duel in a Yu-Gi-Oh show. I know. Hold your surprise. But that's what's going to happen here. And I remember this happening later in the season. Like I didn't think it was season finale, but I thought it was later. Like, I don't know, once we hit the double digits of episodes, I guess. I don't know, just like memory screws with you, you know? But regardless of such, this is a good installation for Viper, just showing off how powerful he is and how, well, Draco had to tie to just survive. That's how hard Viper pushed him. He had no other way to survive, and yeah, it shows the strength of Viper. Top admin for a reason. The only way that he could lose was to draw. Well, then again, it wasn't his fault that he drew in this one. It was all thanks to Draco. Just having to outsmart him, I guess. Just by doing a draw in the end. No other way. No other way. And now we have the thought of, not only is Yugioh fired, he's banned from his entire dimension because Havoc blamed it all on him. You'd think there'd be some sort of recording for the phone calls and that sort of stuff. You know, the governments are kind of infamous for spying on their people. But then again, this is a fictional universe. So, I guess we can give it some best. It helps the story along at the end of the day and makes it more dramatic, you know? And, yeah, it shows off how Havoc isn't. This is the beginning of Havoc being a true asshole. He gets worse over time, and this is one where it's like, okay, Havoc had a bit of justification there. Firing Yugioh, absolutely justified. That is 100% within his rights. And I probably would have done the same thing if I found one of my employees caused an explosion that was potentially of nuclear variety. I think if you were fired, that'd be like, oh, thank God I was only fired. I'm not going to jail. Exiled, and you may never return to Wyoming again. Why Wyoming? Shut up. Havoc is also showing off how he's an asshole, that he blames it all on Yugioh, even though he technically ordered him to go out. He didn't order him to cause the explosion, but he just put all the blame, everything that was caused by it, on Yugioh himself. And Yugioh does bear a little responsibility for the fact that he didn't stop the bomb in time, but he didn't set up the bomb. That was the freaking Organization of the Forgotten that did all of that. They're the ones who set up the bomb. They're the one that blew it up, of course. And now people are dead thanks to the organization. It's not Yugioh who did it, obviously. And again, that proves why Havoc is an asshole. A bit justified here, because we get worse and worse as time goes on. And you'll see why as we go on, if you haven't seen the series already. And who knows, maybe I'll find out for myself too, considering how much I've forgotten from this show. It's like, that's not evolutionist, that's Yugioh. No, it's actually, he did evolutionist, not Yugioh, dumbass. Well, even the guy who claims to know everything can't know everything about everything, right? Right. And that just means even all these years later, Unleashed is still surprising me, which shows that there's something in this magic, or shows that I'm a complete moron. But we already knew that part. So, yeah. Here we are introduced to Viper. Draco learns about the truth of the Organization of the Forgotten, and must now team with Yugioh in order to get to the bottom of this and try to figure out what they can do to stop this madness. And hopefully, it won't take them 4 seasons and like 3 spin-offs. But we'll worry about all of that next time. Until then, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.